it'll ask. You might need to say continue. Perfect. All right, so today is, what's today? The 10th? The 10th, June 10th. And this is Mat Pilates, and we are gonna start on our backs. We're gonna roll around a little bit first. So we'll start with the feet down and we'll roll over to your side. So this arm will come up, you'll roll over to your side. And then lift that arm and roll yourself to the other side. Because everybody should roll around on the floor every day. And roll to your other side. And roll back. There's no specific order that you have to do this in. Your legs can go first, your arm can go first. And then we'll come back to our backs and we'll lift up our arms and legs and we'll start rolling that way. So you might need to lift your arms first so that you can get your legs up. Dogs and cats have the right idea. Legs up, arms up. Last time. Good, come back over towards your back. Good, arms and legs are still off the floor. So we're gonna reach opposite, bring it back up. Reach opposite. I would put your leg down so that you're not holding your leg just off the floor, hovering. Reach opposite. Reach. One more each way, reach. And in. Good, feet on the floor. Let's go ahead and pick up your weights. And from the elbows right next to the waist, you're gonna press up and down. So we'll do 5 of these. And then the arms will stay up and you'll turn the palms towards each other and open the arms to the side and bring them back in. Feel how the shoulders are being stabilized by the floor, which is nice. We're going to do 10 of these. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Bend and straighten the elbows. So my palms are still facing each other. So if I rush through this, I don't really get any muscle engagement. So slow it down. Even these light 2-pound weights make a difference. Last 2. One more. Good, and up. Drop down your left arm, but pick up your left leg. So we'll reach opposing arm and leg. So reach. You decide whether you want to go all the way over your head or not. Okay, that's your decision. losing my feet here. So maybe you only go about 3/4 of the way, right? So now that we have the opposite arm and leg on the floor, we don't have to rest that long leg there. Now let's do a little crossover. So your leg is going to cross over and your arm is going to cross over. So I'm going across this way and back out and up and a little bit of like a twist. I'm going to put this arm down. Away, up, little twist. So my left hip comes up. Over the head, exhale up and twist. Over the head, exhale up and twist. For those of you who might over twist, you might think about keeping your right foot flat on the floor. That'll stop you from over twisting, hopefully. So right foot stays flat. One more time. Overhead and rotate. Good, feet down. Elbows on the floor, chest press up. 2, 3, 4, hold on 5, turn the palms, open, close, add some legs on the close, inhale, last time. Good, keep the hands above your head, keep the palms together. Drop the shoulder blades into the floor, bend the elbows a little. We're going to go overhead and exhale, back up. Inhale, overhead. Let your neck get longer. Inhale, exhale. Last 2. We're going to do a little balance work today too on our feet. And up. Good, now we have the other side to do. So I'm going to drop my right arm this time. My right leg comes up, my left arm stays up. We're going to go overhead and lift. So this is my funky hip. Kind of clicks. Two more. And then we'll start adding the twist. One more time. Up. Twist. Remember to keep this foot down. Away. Up. Twist. Over. Twist. You don't have to bring your arm all the way over your head. Rotate. Over. Up. One more time. Over. And rotate. Good. Foot down. Last set of arm work. All right, so you can keep the legs up in tabletop if you want. Let's go diamond shaped leg if you want to do that, okay? I find personally that if my legs are a little bit straighter, it's easier to hold my legs up than if they're tabletop, obviously because that creates weight. This would be least amount of weight on your legs. This is the most, this is a little bit less. I like being up here. So you guys can choose any of those 3 positions, press up. So I'm in a diamond shaped leg and my heels are touching and they're pressing together a little bit. press. My heels are. One, good. Hold here, open arms, close arms. Let's add a little bit of leg, okay? So legs are gonna go down. Exhale, this is all abs. All the limbs have to come off the floor. If both legs is too much, do one at a time. But your option is to do both. Inhale, open. My back lifts up a little bit. Exhale. Take your time. This is not an easy exercise. Open. Close. You have one more time. Open. And close. Good. Rest the legs. Okay. Arms are going to be straight for the next one. Feet on the floor. Go back into the diamond shape. So let your inner thighs open up. Keep your heels together. Keep your baby toes down. So big toes will lift, baby toes will stay down. Okay? So you're not like completely open. You have to hold your legs closed slightly. Let's go arms up overhead again. Exhale, lift the arms. Curl up, reach between your legs. Roll back down, inhale. Exhale. Watch and make sure your pelvis doesn't curl towards you. Your back flattens, but your hips don't move. Last two. One more time. Up. And down. Good. Pick up your arms. Stretch your legs out. Turn your hands so they're facing towards your feet. Roll up. Put your hands down. So Abby, your weights are, my pants are falling off, sorry. Your weights should be able to roll on the floor. The rest of us are gonna push the rounded balls forward, okay? So with our hands on the balls, legs are straight, feet are flexed. Exhale, tuck and push. And then inhale, sit back up. Exhale, push. Inhale, we have 5 of these. This is 3. And 4. And one more time, 5. Good. And then just leave the weights here. Bring the hands behind you, fingers pointing out to the sides. Bend your knees. We're going to do some hip lifts. Okay, no shoulder shrugging, please. So push down into your arms, lift your hips, and lower. I don't care how high they come up. It doesn't matter. It's just this movement of opening up your hips and then putting them back down. Opening your hips. You have 2 more. 2. One more time. Up and down. Good. Stretch your legs back out. Find your weights. Inhale, exhale, push them forward. Without picking them up, lift up your body and your arms at the same time. Circle your arms to the side and then bring them back down. Okay? So this is a reformer exercise. You're gonna add the weight to the situation if you want to. Okay? So you'll push the weights out, you'll pick them up, you'll lift everything up, and you'll come around until you're on the floor again. And then you push them out again and you lift up again. Okay? Oh my gosh. It's so funny how Zoom, look, my feet look like they're completely They're not. It's funny how that happens. Okay, here we go. Push away, grab the weights, lift everything up, arms, spine, everything. Circle side, hands down, push the weights out. Grab them, lift everything up, circle side. Inhale, exhale, push forward. Good, put your hands on the weights, lift up. This is a great back strengthener exercise because your whole body comes up at the same time with your arms. Push out. Exhale on the lift. Circle side, one more time. Inhale, exhale, push away. Grab the weights, lift up, and come down. Good, okay. We turn the other way. Darn, my pants are falling off, hold on. Don't need any butt cracks in our videos. Okay. Here, tuck and curl, lift, 3, we're not back very far, 2, 1, come back up to seated. You're gonna go all the way down, arms over your head, exhale, curl up halfway, lift, 3, woo, 2, 1, come all the way up and round forward. Okay, so we're doing 3 from the top of the movement, 3 from the bottom of the movement. Lift your arms, sit up, tuck and curl for 3, 2, 1, roll all the way down, arms up over your head. Take a breath, exhale, halfway up. Hold, lift for 3. All the way forward, push the weights away, sit back up. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, twist. 2. Let this just move you. So don't worry whether if your legs are moving, or just let this movement happen. One more time. Good. Now we'll organize it a little bit better. So we'll go into the same movement. We're going to go halfway down. Maybe straighten your legs out at that point. Legs don't move, upper body moves. 2, 3, 4, one more time, 5, and to the floor. Okay, this is going to be challenging. I'm looking forward to it. Halfway up. Same twisty movement. Exhale, lift. Twist, 1, 2. Woo! Up. Aren't you glad we didn't use the weights? Put your hands behind you. Bend your knees. Here we go into hip lifts. If this hurts your wrists, you can just lay down and do bridges. Okay, that's completely acceptable. Go ahead and shrug for a second and then push into the back of your shoulder blades. So you feel the bottom edge of your shoulder blades turn on, and then lift your hips up and down and press. Again, just do it. It doesn't matter how high you come. Don't look back, please. Push. 2 more. Push. One more time. Push and down. Legs forward. Reach. Okay? Hold your weights. We're going halfway back. Palms are up, palms are this way. They're not this way, they're this way. Curl back. Lift the leg. Twist. Extend. Twist. 3. Leave your leg down if it's too much. One more time. Here, here, sit back up. Okay? Halfway down. Remember which leg you did. Palms or weights are in the hands, palms are facing the ceiling. Curl back. You have to be able to go back far enough to let your leg come up without too much thigh, right? If you go here, it's like all thigh. So curl back far enough that when your leg comes up, switch. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Up, roll all the way down. Arms over your head. Take a short break. Lift your arms up. Put the right one down. Pick up the right leg. Okay? Right hand behind your head. Right leg's up, right hand's behind the head, left hand is holding a weight. Curl the head and shoulders up. Twist. Extend. Cross. Don't drop the weight back too far. 3, 2, 1, and down. Switch. Okay, the weight only goes to about here, right? It doesn't go all the way over your head. That'd be way too much for your shoulder. Hold your head. Pick up the left leg. Pick up the chest. Cross. Reach. Cross. Last 2. Cross, reach, cross, reach. Good. Head down, weights down. Feet on the floor. Upper body on the floor, hands on the floor. Lift your hips. Drop your hips. Lift. Drop. Up. Drop. All right, so we're going to add a prop in here. We're going to add one of these in. I can't see myself in that direction. So. And Abby, if you choose to change out the tennis ball for the squishy ball for this part, you can. So basically, we're going to take one of our weights and we're going to put it like right in the middle of your SI joint. But we're not going to put full weight on it, okay? So your SI joint is the joint that joins your hip bones together, right? So it's back here, okay? So lift up your hips. So Abby, you'll use your tennis ball. I'm going to use my weight. Everybody else has round weights, so. And I don't want you to put all your weight down. I want you to just gently rest on the ball and then come back up again. So let your weight settle into the ball. It'll push the SI joint a little bit, but not completely. And back up. And rest. And lift. And rest. And again, Abby, you can change to the squishy ball if you want. This is just a lot more focused. 2 more. Rest for a moment, come back up. Rest for a moment, come back up. Take that away. Drop your hips. Check that out, see how that feels. Okay, so between your knees. Okay, so that's no joke. You gotta hold it. It's not squishy ball. It's got weight. Okay, but this is gonna keep your knees from moving. So I want you to, without your knees going side to side, I want you to lift up on this side. Okay. So this knee might travel slightly past the other one, but it's not a twist. So you lift up, it's not a twist down here, it's a little bit of a twist up here. And then you drop back down. And you lift, and you drop. Lift, drop. Very different than when we're up in bridge and drop the hip down. Okay, I'll give you a different view. Lift. See how my knees don't move? Up, down, up. One more time. Up and down. Go ahead and switch to the other side. I need an overhead camera, right? Tilt, drop. Watch my kneecaps, make sure they don't go anywhere. Lift, lower, lift, two more, tilt, one more time, tilt, and down. Good, take the ball. It's gonna go underneath your right butt cheek. So hips lift up, goes right on your right butt cheek. Let your left butt cheek go to the floor, and then straighten that leg. So mine's resting right there. And I'm gonna let this hip open and close. I'm gonna go across, open. Just a little booty massage here for a second. Let's do two more. Bend the knees, lift the hips, take the ball away. Drop the hips down, just compare the two sides. See what that feels like. I feel a nice little indentation here on this side. Let's go other side. Let the front hip drop, and you're gonna open and close. You can stretch this leg out straight if you want. Let's do two more. That's one. And close. Knee bends, hips come up. Hips drop. Ooh, that feels different, doesn't it? All right, let's do some hundreds. Tabletop legs. So you're gonna find that that position, right? Either here, here, or here. I'm gonna go with this one. Arms reach, bump. $30. I think I'll stretch a leg out. And maybe I'll switch here. Back to my table. I can get highest up in the table. This is 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your legs, roll up. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, tuck and curl, hold on to your legs. Lift your legs, don't fall backwards. Roll back as far as you can without falling backwards. Come back up to sit, drop your feet. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, tuck and curl back. When your arms get too straight and you have to pick up your legs, pick up your legs. Start to roll, but don't roll all the way down. Woo! Come back up, put your feet down, sit up. Inhale, exhale, round your spine. Draw on your belly. Legs will come off the floor. Balance. Roll, tip backwards a little. Come back up. Last one. So rolling like a ball. That movement has to happen. That tailbone has to come under you. Otherwise, you're in a flat back and you'll just kind of clunk on the floor and then clunk. And then it's quite the struggle to make the spine move if you don't tuck your hips under you. Curl, curl, curl. Upper back releases. So there's your shape, right? And then come back up. And I don't have a lot of movement here. So early in the morning is different than later at night. I can roll much better later at night. I've been walking around all day. So let's give it a go. Okay. Breathe in, exhale, lift your feet, roll back. Come back up. It's pretty good today. Go back. If I can make my exhale last the whole time I'm moving, that's super helpful. Let's go front of the legs for 3. And 2. One more time. Woo! And up. Good. Legs open wide. Saw, one of my favorite exercises. I don't know why, but it is. All right, we're gonna go right hand with the weight. Left hand is gonna go behind your back. So we're not even gonna use that arm. We're gonna twist, reach for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sit up. Twist that way. Exhale, reach for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rotate the other way. Try to keep your feet flexed and your hips down. Twist and reach for 3, 2, 1. The weight's gonna allow you to reach a little bit further. Reach. 2, 3. Any issues, put it down. Twist and reach for 3. Inhale, sit up. Last time, twist and reach. 2, 3, and sit up. Push the weight up and over your head. Put your hand on the floor here. Over. And down. Push up and over. Use this hand. Over. Hips stay on the floor. Over. Feet stay flexed. Last 2. Over. One more time. Over and up. Weight down. Hands here. Side bend. 2, 3. Everything is going in the same direction right now. 7. One more time. And 8. Ooh, we'll feel those tomorrow. Hand behind the head. Hand behind the back. Don't do what I say, do what I do. Hand behind the back. Twist and reach for 3, 2, 1. Sit up, rotate the other way. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale. You can have your hand any way you want for this one. If you want your palm down and then you turn it and it's up, you can do that. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Exhale, rotate, reach for 3, 2, 1, and back up. Here we go with the side bends. You're going to use this hand to help you. Straight up and over. And down. Inhale, exhale. Woo! What would we do if we didn't have these glasses? Me included. Last two, over. One more time, up and over. Yes, feels so good. Yes, hands on forehead, going this way. Short range, it's quick, making the muscles react to the movement. Over, up. Four, five, two more, 7, and 8. If your hips stay down, that means everything from here down is super stable, and it's the spine from above the waist that is bending. All right, let's do some extension. Hands and knees. Knees under hips, palms under shoulders. If you have the round weights, Abby, you can use those too, but they may not be quite as comfortable as these are. So you can put your hands up here, which is gonna open up, it'll help your wrists because your fingers can go over the front. So that's an option. So we're gonna do this minuscule exercise, minuscule. You're gonna pick your right knee up like an inch without shifting your body side to side. So if I can get my hands out of the way. So I don't want to do that to pick my knee up. See how I shifted over onto my hip? I need to just pick up my leg without the other side of my body going anywhere. Okay? So you can keep your foot on the floor if you want, or you can pick your foot up. But it's literally, guys, because if you come up too high, it ends up being that, and we don't want that. All right, so on the exhale, lift up your tummy, just pick your knee up and down. We're gonna do 5 on each side. Up and down and lift and lower. Oh, I can see myself shifting over to the side. Lift and lower. One more time. Lift and lower. Switch. Sides are gonna be different. Okay, lift. Really try not to let your hips shift. One more time. Up and down. Sit back, push these forward. Come back up, put these to the side. Bring your hands out, walk your knees back. Drop your hips down. Okay, we're gonna do some presses from here. So the hands, depending on where they are, is how high you go. So if your hands are right next to your shoulders, you're gonna come up pretty high if you straighten your arms all the way. If you go out here, it's a little gentler. You can straighten your arms, right? And lower down. So it all depends on, try different spots. Because everybody's back is different. Breathe in. Lower down. Breathe in. One more time. Up. And lower down. Good. Turn your head to one side. Find your weights. Bring your hands back behind you. Let's get the legs slightly closer together. They don't have to touch unless you want them to. For some people, that really hurts their SI joint. So if you don't want your legs to touch, they don't have to. Okay. All right, here we go. Head's gonna come up, arms are gonna come up. We're gonna press up towards the ceiling using our back muscles. So head rises, arms rise. Look at the floor, push. 2, we're gonna do 10. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Arms down, turn your head, drop your head. From here, bend your right leg and straighten. Just bend the knee and straighten, same side. One more. Leg down, head rises, Eyes on the floor. Lift the arms. Pulse for 10, 9, 8. Turn the head the other way. Come down. Bend the left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time. 1, and down. Lift the head. Lift the arms, turn the hands towards each other and go towards the center of your body. 2, 3, 4, try to get your upper body up. 6, 7, 8, woo, 10, down, turn your head. Bend your right leg, bend your left leg. Right, left, right, left. When you pick up your foot, flex it. Flex your foot, flex your foot. Then it points when you go back down. Right, left, right, and left. Both legs down. Head rises, arms lift, circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse those. 1, 2, they're not big. 3, 4, woo, 5. Turn your head, rest. So we're gonna kick 1, 2, 3, single leg, down, kick the other leg, 1, 2, 3, single leg, only 1. Do it again, kick, 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 down, kick, kick, kick. So we're gonna add the upper body, okay? So lift the head, lift the arms, kick the leg, 1, 2, 3, turn your head, switch sides, so the arms move with the leg, lift up and kick, 1, 2, 3, turn your head, lift and kick, 1, 2, 3, turn your head, last time, lift and kick, eyes go to the floor, 1, 2, 3, turn your head, good. Let the weights roll out of your hands. Put your hands next to your shoulders. Bend your right leg. Sway it side to side. I have a better idea. I have a better idea, actually. Abby, you'll need your ball. Take the weight. It's going to go right under the front of your hip joint. Right there. You're going to lean on it. Okay. The leg is bent, and you're going to sway the leg side to side. You can roll over it and back. Roll your hip over. One more. And back. Take the ball away. Put your hips down on the floor. Take a moment to see if they feel any different from side to side. So again, I feel those little pockets like we did on the back. Take the other ball, put it underneath your hip. The other ball, the other weight. Okay, bend your knee. Roll over the ball. Roll off of it a little. Roll over it. Three more. Last one. Good. Take the ball away. Sets us up for catch and release. Hips are nice and open now. Legs separate from each other into the corners of the mat. Catch and release. Rocking exercise from the front. Push up, go down, lift your legs. Push up, go down, lift your legs. Okay, I'm gonna do a little commentary when we're done with this. So you wanna maintain this rocking shape, right? When you're releasing momentum. Ideally. Push up, release, rock. One more. Woo, and down. Go child's pose. Come forward, sit down. Swing your legs to the other side. Go to your knees. Sit back. Child's pose. Forward, back. Good. Sit down. Bring your legs in front. Another instructor, kind of famous, this guy, he said that rocking exercise has nothing. It's not about how strong your back is, it's about how strong your front is and how your front body can maintain the lift. It's not really back body. Give that some thought. Okay. I want to do a little bit of rolling side to side like we did when we started. How are we doing here? Oh man, we're almost done. Okay, so roll down, bend your knees, pick your legs up. So I hope you're on carpet. If you're not, you might want to start on the floor. Okay? If you're not on carpeting, because we're gonna take more space than the mat is, right? So you're gonna roll to your side. You're gonna come up to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Come back down to your knees. Drop down and roll to your back. So don't think about it too much. If I know some people have some knee stuff, right? So maybe you guys will just roll side to side, like we did in the beginning, if you don't want to mess around with your knee situation, right? So roll, knees here. So we're gonna kind of do this kind of without thinking about it. Down, drop, roll back. Again, roll over, knees. Under you, down dog. Down, get your knees out of the way. Sit down, roll to your back. One more time, we'll roll. Push, knees under you, hips up. Knees down, get them out of the way. Roll. Woo. Stay there. Come to your side. Legs are together. They're floating off the floor. So the only thing touching is just below my hip at the top of my thigh. This arm's gonna come up and we're gonna do very, very, very tiny leg lifts here, up. I'm gonna nail my belly button into my body from the inside. So I don't have much movement in my lower back. It's really more, and pad your hip if you need to. Last two, last one, little T, flutter kicks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 2, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Bend your knees, come up to seated, flip to the other side. So remember, just do the roll to the side if you don't want to come to your knees, okay? We're all being cats today. You cats. Legs up, arms up, roll to your side. Push, slide those knees underneath you. Lift your hips. Come back down, get your knees out of the way, and roll back to your back. And roll back over. to get my feet down now. Down. All the way back. One more time, over. So we really have to use everything to do that. Arms, legs, spine, everything. Back down. Get your knees out of the way. Sit. Roll to your back. Go to your side. Legs out straight. All you have to do is hover your legs with balance. Oops. I think I'm right. I am. I'm right on the edge of my mat. Legs are together. They're hovering off the floor. Trying not to use my hands. Notice that, man, the difference on my sides is crazy. Really struggling over here. Lift them more. 2, 3, 6, 2 more. 7, 8, little baby flutters. Just try to keep my upper body still. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Legs down. Lay on your tummy. Press up. Hips back. So from the knees, we're going to do some triceps. If you do it from right on top of your knees, your butt's going to be up, which is fine. That totally works. If you walk your hands forward, then your hips have to go down. So that just changes the exercise. Okay? Elbows stay close. Down. Push up. Lower. Push up. See if you can go all the way to the floor. See if you can. See if you can. You have one more. Down. Press back. Release it back. Hold up. Sit like so. See how your hips feel. You should feel pretty good. Maybe the other foot goes in front. This leg is like, this leg is not. Yeah, right leg's much looser. And then legs together. All right, my friends.